Good morning, everyone. I'm Dwayne McCay. I'm here to give you a little bit of a COVID report and somewhat of a report on how things are going at the university this week. I continue these videos because I get so much input, much of a critique like my tie's crooked, why don't I straighten my glasses, the background should be changed, etc. And I try to listen to all that, but actually I don't pay much attention to it, to be honest with you. It's not how I look, it's how the university's doing that matters. And we're doing very, very well, actually, in most cases. The campus is full of students. The faculty are doing their utmost to try to provide the education we've promised all these young people. And things are proceeding well. However, we have the situation that we're dealing with in terms of the COVID-19 virus, and particularly the Delta variant. We've been doing better the last 3 or 4 weeks. This week, we're not doing any better. We didn't get much worse. We went from a total of 10 cases to 11, which is, I was hoping to get into single digits, but we didn't quite make that. If you're one of those people, it can be very serious. And one of those is a faculty member, and he's probably suffering a little more than the 10 students, but we don't know that. We just wish them all the best and that they recover quickly. We don't want the students' education to be interrupted, and we certainly need every single faculty member. We value them all. 325 or so full-time faculty, and there's a reason we have that many. We'd like to have more, of course. Everyone always does, but that's why the 325 have to definitely pull their load. If they don't, then we really have a difficult time, and they are. And I'm very proud of them. So all I can keep doing is encouraging you. As you see, all kinds of new news is coming out. There's a booster shot for Pfizer. They're now inoculating 5 to 11-year-olds. I'm hoping that most of the parents will see to it that their children do receive the vaccine. There's still unknowns with the vaccines. I won't argue with anyone about that. There are still things that are happening months after someone receives the vaccine that may or may not be related to the vaccine. So if it was perfect, then I would beg the governor and everyone else to make it a mandatory order to get vaccinated. But I can't do that. And it's not perfect yet, but it's getting better all the time. I do encourage you. I think it's the right thing to do to protect yourself and your family and your loved ones and all the people around you. Well, to make things a little more complicated now, flu season is upon us. And that's most places now you can get flu shots at no cost. There's not a really good reason not to take them. I'll be taking mine as soon as I can find the right place to go and as soon as I can get it done. For someone, I've had the COVID, and I've also had a serious flu or two. And actually the COVID was rough, but I had one of the Asian flus back many years ago, and it was even worse. So you do not want to get a flu right now, particularly in this pandemic season. So I encourage everyone to get their flu shots. Our students are doing well. Our athletic teams are doing pretty well. Minimum number of fans attending, and that's by direction. We're not allowing that. It's a shame. These varsity athletes need the support of their friends and family, but right now nothing is normal. We were talking about returning to normal. I don't know that we're ever going to return to normal, and certainly not for months, maybe not for years, and perhaps not in many of our lifetimes. So it's very important that you take every precaution that you can to prepare yourself and not allow this virus to rule your life. It is ruling our lives to some extent. It's dictating what we do, but we have to fight it as best we can. I hope everyone has a great weekend that's coming up. We've had a couple of good weekends in a row. Let's get rid of this virus on our campus. Let's get rid of it in Melbourne. Let's get rid of it in Brevard County and Florida and across the country if we can. And the only way we can do that is to fight back. And I encourage you to do that. Hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for all your support. We're doing really well. We're going to announce the naming of our new building shortly for a donor, and that's an exciting time. It kills me not to spill it right now, but we'll wait on that until we're ready to make the announcement. Thank you.